Hello everyone! In this video, we will look at how to recover data from a SoftRAID array on macOS in the event of a crash, formatting error, accidental file deletion, or the failure of one or more drives. In this video, you will learn in which cases data recovery from SoftRAID is possible, what not to do to avoid making the situation worse, which tools and methods are best for RAID recovery on macOS, and step-by-step instructions on how to get lost files back with minimal risk. Watch the video to the end to avoid common mistakes and maximize your chances of successful data recovery. What is SoftRAID? SoftRAID is software that allows you to combine multiple physical drives into a single logical volume to increase performance or data storage reliability. It is a software alternative to hardware RAID controllers. SoftRAID is widely used on Mac to create RAID 0, RAID 1, RAID 4 or 5, and other configurations, but even these arrays aren't immune to data loss. Improper shutdown, macOS updates, controller failure, or user errors can lead to the volume becoming inaccessible. How to install SoftRAID on macOS? Installing SoftRAID on macOS is no different than installing any other application. Simply download the program from the official website and run the installation file. Next, install the program by following the installation wizard's instructions. How to create a RAID array using SoftRAID. Connect the drives you plan to use for the array to your computer. It is best if they are of the same size and type. Remember, creating a RAID array will erase all data on the disks used to create it. If the system prompts you to initialize or format the connected drives, you do not need to do this yet. We will do this via the program while creating the array. Launch SoftRAID on your computer. When the program starts, you will see all connected drives in the Disks window. Before creating an array, the disks that will be part of it must first be certified, and after that, initialized. Next, go to the menu and select Volume, then New. Give the new volume a name. I'll call it RAID 5. Select the disks you want to use for the array, clicking on the required disks while holding the Shift key. Choose the type of RAID you want to create. I am choosing RAID 5. Select the file system, specify what the array will be used for, and set the security parameters. Set the size of the array being created. You can set it to the maximum allowed size or make it smaller. Review the array settings once more and confirm its creation. Set the necessary block size. I'm leaving the default suggestion as the program recommends the optimal block size for the selected RAID type. When the program finishes creating the array, you will see a confirmation message. Go to the RAID Volumes menu to see the parameters of the newly created array. Remember these settings or even take a screenshot of this window. In case the array fails, you will need this information to recover data from it. Also, this array will appear as a separate drive and will be displayed accordingly in Finder. And Disk Utility. How to recover data from a RAID array created using SoftRAID. So, we have a software RAID 5 array created using SoftRAID. It contains some files. Let's imagine we deleted some files or formatted the volume created by SoftRAID. For such cases, you need to use Hetman RAID Recovery, a utility designed specifically for recovering data from RAID arrays. Launch Hetman RAID Recovery. On the start screen, we can see that the program does not immediately detect the RAID array created on these disks. We only see the individual disks that make up our array. However, if we scan them individually with Hetman RAID Recovery, the program will either see them as empty or recover files partially, often damaged or corrupted. Therefore, we need to recover data from the array itself, the RAID 5 array where our files were stored. To recreate it, click on the RAID Constructor button, then click Next. Let's try to recover our array in automatic mode. Select the disks that were used to create the array. You can identify the required disks by their capacity or name. You can find the drive names in Disk Utility by opening the properties of the specific drive. Click Next. Wait while the program searches for the RAID array. This may take some time. The program has found our array. Click the Add button. Now our array has appeared among the other drives previously detected by the program. As you can see, this disk is divided into 3 parts. We're interested in the part that matches the size of the previously created array and has the correct file system. Double-click on this drive to start scanning. As you can see, after a fast scan, the program was able to recover all folders and files. The folder structure is fully preserved and all files are in their places. Folders containing previously deleted files are marked with a red cross. Existing files and folders are also available and displayed in the preview window. Select them and save them to a convenient location. In particularly complex cases, Hetman RAID Recovery might not identify a damaged or destroyed array in automatic mode. This can also happen if one or more disks in the array have failed. In such a case, you won't see the previously created array in Finder. macOS and the SoftRAID program itself will stop detecting and displaying it. What to do in this situation? Go back to the RAID constructor and select the Manual Creation function. This function allows you to specify all array parameters manually for a more accurate recovery of a broken array. Don't let these parameters scare you. We know all of them. They were visible after creating the RAID in the SoftRAID program. RAID type, RAID 5. Block order, left synchronous. Block size, 16 kilobytes. Move on to the disks. We previously identified which ones were part of this array. Add them to the list. To do this, click on the required disk and click the blue arrow. The disks are added. Now we need to set their order correctly. Disk order is a crucial parameter. Do not ignore it. Arrange them correctly. Click on a disk and move it up or down using the arrows. Next, we need to correctly specify the offset with which our array was created and the size of the disk in the array. How do we determine these parameters? Hetman RAID Recovery shows them if you select the corresponding disk in the main screen of the program, in the menu with additional parameters. We can see that the array disks are partitioned. There's an unallocated space and a local disk. The local disk is the area where the array files are stored. Select it. In the menu at the bottom, we see the parameters of the selected partition. We're interested in start sector and sector count. These correspond to the offset and size we need. Therefore, in the offset field, enter the start sector value. In the size field, enter the sector count value. Note that these are measured in sectors. Repeat this for each disk. After entering these parameters, click the Update button next to the RAID Array window. We see that the program has correctly identified the RAID array to be recovered, along with its name and capacity. Click the Add button. The manually configured array has appeared among the other drives in the program. Run a fast scan. As you can see, the program correctly displays all folders and files that were previously on the array, as well as those that were deleted before, marked with a red cross. Select the necessary folders and files and recover them. Save them to a convenient location. Similarly, using Hetman RAID Recovery, you can recover data from a SoftRAID disk array in the event of one or more drive failures, or from a disk array created in the Windows operating system. So, we have covered the main methods for recovering data from a SoftRAID array on macOS, and the typical reasons why a RAID might become inaccessible. As you have seen, even in the event of a crash, formatting error, or failure of one of the drives, the chances of successful recovery remain high, provided you take the right actions. If this video was helpful, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and share your experience in the comments. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next videos.